Do you make the excuse of having no time, but you say yes to everything because you feel it's selfish just to say no? You then overcommit. You find yourself being stressed and overwhelmed because you have no time just for you, which leads you to being drained and burned out. Can you relate? Well, today we're going to be talking about why we need to ask ourselves the question of why do we actually overcommit, and how can we make sure that we're focusing on our top priorities and not saying yes to anything and everything. But before we talk about today's topic, as always, we start this podcast by shining light on our amazing community, which is the Grateful Club. Firstly, welcome. If you're unaware of what the Grateful Club is, it's a free Instagram accountability group where every day we post 3 things that we're grateful for. Now, this week we had 231 gratitudes written in, and we've added 4 new members, which is awesome. Week in, week out, this community is growing, and by the end of the year, my goal is to have 100 members. Let's jump in. Let's read some gratitudes from this week. And we're going to start with Amy. Now, Amy has been getting her two kids involved, her daughter and her son, which is awesome to see. Her daughter, first gratitude is new experiences like playing football, being motivated by other people. When people encourage me, you can do this. And 3, having a happy life, being able to make new friends. Her son is having a family. I love them and they take care of me. Being here, if it wasn't here, I wouldn't be alive. The wisdom on that kid already. And to have a roof over my head to keep us warm. Now, Amy's gratitudes are snuggling in bed with my babies, having a deep sleep and feeling refreshed this morning, and being reminded that I am loved. Sarah, spending time with my mum, dad, sister and son. We all went out to the pub for dinner. Well, they ate and I had my meal prep. Once I got home, can't be falling off the bandwagon day one, but it was a really lovely time. I respect that, Sarah. I respect that you've gone out to the pub and you've still had your meal prep meal. I don't know if I could do that, but I respect you. The second one is smashing out my chest session and cardio session at the gym today. Her third one is knowing that I am the best mum and I provide my son with everything he needs and more. Sometimes I forget and I get bad mum guilt, but deep down I know I am a great mum. Sarah, you are such a massive role model for your son. You're showing him how to live life. You're really focusing on your health and your fitness and becoming the best version of yourself. So keep doing you, Sarah. You are amazing. We got Ilana, grateful for being a safe space for my friend who was usually very closed up, but today he opened up to me. That is awesome, being able to create that safe environment and hold space for other people. And 2, listening to my body and resting when needed. 3, realizing that failure does not define me. What happens next and how I react is what matters. 100%. 100%. Like, as humans, we're designed to fail. We're designed to have setbacks, but it's all about what happens after. How do we respond to those failures and setbacks? And that's what truly defines us. Nikayla, spending time at the beach with my son, for clean water to drink and staying hydrated. And 3, having a bed and being able to rest. Joshua, my wife for giving me a pedicure so my feet look half decent on stage next week. My manager making a trip halfway around the world on my behalf to network for me. I literally could not believe the news when I was told. And 3, grateful for my kids listening to my instructions this morning. Now, Josh has also added a few more because he missed a few days. So his 4th one is recently he's heard a few people who have themselves or loved ones had life-threatening health issues, and he's had a couple of people break down in tears in front of him, which is heartbreaking, but especially after losing his grandmother to cancer last year. I'm sorry to hear that, man. It was hard. As hard as it was to say amongst all that, I am so grateful for my own and my family's health. His 5th one is I'm grateful for all the people who have come together in my theatre production showing next week and helped me make me less anxious about being on stage, as this is my first time. And 6, Top Gun Maverick, what a film. I've heard great reviews about it and definitely a movie I'm going to be checking out. Now we got Kate. Kate is a new member of the community, so welcome. This is your first mention. Her first one is the comeback journey I'm on back to high level sport, embracing and enjoying the process, especially the hard days where I'm sore and dragging myself to training. Second one, for the growing pains I'm going through at the moment, for the confusing and unknown as I figure out the direction of other areas of my life, trusting and embracing the good things lie ahead. 3, for my health, physical and mental, that I know some of my worst days would still be considered someone's best. We got held up. Today I'm grateful for achieving another milestone with my business, impacting 106 lives positively through I Am Myred, I hope I said that right. That's his new business. And 3, donating 2 blueberry ash trees to my friend's farm affected by the floods. Rebecca, another amazing human. She's a new member too. I'm grateful for being able to get up early to repot some new plants. I'm grateful for forgiveness of myself for past transgressions. And I am grateful to find this group, which is a reminder for me to be grateful for everything I have. Amog, grateful to celebrate small accomplishments at work, to be able to reflect back and see how far I've come, and to be cooking dinner tonight after a long time. Demi, grateful for possibly finding my new path, universe answering me, rainy nights. Oh, how good is sleeping when it's raining outside? And Tony, celebrations for every milestone we hit in our lives. 2, diversity can teach us so much about ourselves within our race and our culture. And 3, age doesn't stop us from learning in this world. Definitely. The old saying of an old dog can't learn new tricks, thrown at the door. We can all learn, we can all grow. Emma, the challenge group for their support. So she's talking about the Grateful Club Challenge. Grateful to have you a part of that, Emma. And 2, moving my body. 3, setting myself up for success, hopefully with a clear wake-up routine to hopefully make the day smoother. Win the morning, win the day, you know the go. And Kerry, grateful for today's beautiful weather, that my partner and I are making more of an effort to communicate in a relationship. And the third one is Queensland are ahead at halftime. Now, Queensland won the first state origin game, so stuff for you, Kerry. But hey, there's 2 more games and New South Wales are coming for ya. Now, that's all the gratitudes for this week. If you want to be a part of the Grateful Club community, just send the Better Projects Instagram page a message and I'll add you straight into it. Now, today's topic, there's this belief that it's selfish to put yourself first and to say no to things. Well, let me tell you this. It isn't. By putting yourself first, you're able to turn up as the best version of yourself for others. But the question is though, why do we overcommit? There's usually a deeper reason. I'm going to share a moment with you that I had with a coach recently, which truly made me to understand why I was overcommitting. I was saying yes to everything, podcasts, meetings, phone calls, everything that involved me having a deep conversation with someone and providing value. Now, you probably think, Nick, that's awesome. Like, you're giving back, you're helping others. Yes, but at what cost? I have a daughter, I have a partner that need my help, that need my support. But the majority of my time I was spent in my office with other people. And I'll tell her, okay, I'm just going to be an hour. I'm just going to have this phone call for an hour. It turned into 2 hours, which brought up issues. It brought up arguments within my relationship. And it really was leading me down a dark path that I wasn't happy within myself. I had fallen off the bandwagon when it came to my daily habits. I was all over the place, honestly. I was feeling very drained, really stressed, and quite lost. And I mentioned this to my coach, and he goes, man, do you think you're trying to make up for lost time? And I was like, what do you mean, man? And he goes, for the first 22 years of your life, you didn't step outside your comfort zone. You let social anxiety, fear, the fact that you're an introvert hold you back. But you desired, deep conversation, deep connection, but you never got that. So do you think you're trying to make up for that now? I was like, holy shit. It just clicked. And he goes, dude, it's awesome what you're doing. It's awesome that you're able to, connect with people now and give back and add value. But you need to start putting your relationship at a higher priority, because at what cost does it come? Losing your relationship, not being present with your partner and your daughter. I was like, wow, okay, all right. I need to make a change here. So I sat down with my partner, we spoke about it. And now I'm only doing podcasts and meetings, etc. on Mondays and Saturdays. I haven't been going overtime. When I say I'm going to go for an hour, I'm going for an hour. And the results of that, I've been way more efficient, way more effective, because I'm not beating around the bush. I'm getting straight to the point of, hey, this is what we're here to talk about. Let's talk about it. I've also set out my top 5 daily habits, which I have to achieve every single day. Plus, I have top 3 priority tasks for that day as well. I feel way less stressed. I'm able to just focus on myself, my daughter, my partner, which has been so amazing and so refreshing. So I guess as we wrap up today, I want you to sit down. I want you to reflect on why you may actually be overcommitting. I then want you to choose 3 to 5 daily tasks you want to complete for the next 30 days. Now, that could be the Grateful Club challenge. As I said, if you want to be a part of that, send me a message. But for example, a few habits may be 30 minutes of exercise, drink 2 liters of water, read 10 pages of a personal development book. Plus, each day, set out your top 3 priority tasks. And once they are complete, anything else on top is a bonus. So set out your top 3 tasks. It may be to do your shopping. It may be to have that business meeting, to launch your new project. Okay, get them done. Then after that, you can do whatever you want. But knowing that you've got your top 3 priorities done for the day, you've done your 3 to 5 daily habits, boom, you're on track. Anything else is a bonus. I hope this resonates, and today's takeaway is it isn't selfish to say no. By putting yourself first, you're able to turn up as the best version of yourself for others. I hope you got value out of today, and as always, stay grateful.